Hello! Today we got some huge news to discuss on why Palantir stock dropped close to 5% on Friday. That was after going to all-time record highs on the same day. Plus, we'll talk about what I see happening moving forward through this coming week. On top of all this, we have a bonus short seller report that to me literally spells buy. I am still calling nuclear on Palantir stock long term, so stick around, you do not want to be in the dark on this stock. Way too simple. For those of you new to this channel, I am the Simple Trader. I am not a financial advisor, so bear in mind this is all for entertainment purposes only. I created this channel to document my investing journey in mega growth stocks, but more importantly, I want to use this platform to get my stock picks, research and information to you in the hope that I can help everyday investors like you make more informed winning investments moving forward. This channel is growing fast, and that's thanks to all you subscribers out there. If you haven't already though, please just consider to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up as it helps out the channel big time. Let's jump straight into Palantir. If you haven't heard of Palantir, may I strongly suggest you to view my previous two videos on this huge stock that breaks Palantir down for you in a very simple way, and you should hopefully understand what the hype is all about and what the big picture is moving forward and why I believe this stock is going nuclear to $500. The links are in the description below. Shameless plug, I know, but I'm sure you'll get a lot out of it. I do understand time is of the essence, so here is a 60-second quickfire on all you need to know about Palantir. Palantir was formed 17 years ago by Alex Karp and Peter Thiel, who co-founded PayPal and was one of the first big investors in Facebook. Simply put, we have a winning founder-led company. Palantir have huge contracts, both disclosed and undisclosed, within the US government intelligence agencies and departments, and they have now expanded to foreign governments worldwide, such as the UK. They have started to expand to commercial businesses with huge clients such as Airbus, Ferrari and BP who are already on board. They provide customized software platforms in vertical stacks that enables the consumer to input big data and to be able to sort, compile, find, use, interpret the data in ways never before made possible. Very simply, it's such a powerful system that for years only the US intelligence communities have been using it, and they have literally been 10 years ahead of the rest of the world. Palantir went public via a direct offering in September this year at around $10 a share. As always, let's first take a look at the price action chart of Palantir. So since going public, Palantir was trading around the $10 mark, with the volume staying rather consistent after the first week of listing. Then we start seeing the big moves come in November, where we see a big spike up to $15 range, where it stayed there for a few days. Then it popped to $19 for another few days before the massive jump up to $33, representing a ridiculous 230% rise to the upside within a month. Then we see the price finally retrace back to the $27 mark on the same day that it reaches all-time high of $33. This means a price differential of 18% to the downside actually happened. We finally had a red candle, and one that I think was highly needed. Where will the stock go in the coming days? Well, first let's take a look into the main catalyst for the Friday drop. So, the one big piece of news that came out was this little fruity company called CITRON RESEARCH. Someone could correct me if I got their name wrong, but I like it like that. Anyways, CITRON decides to come out with another short attack on another one of my stocks. A few weeks ago, they short attacked my NEO, which failed big. So you can guess what my reaction was when I saw the piece of news and the stock price of Palantir actually tanking. So what did CITRON and this guy called Andy Wright say? Basically, they gave a price target of $20 for Palantir stock for 2020 and highlighted their short position. What they actually said is nothing more than just common sense. The stock has been on fire and is actually due for a pullback, but a pullback to $20 to me seems unlikely at best. New investors would likely panic sell when reading these reports and seeing the market reacting to it. But if you did start a position on Friday and saw the stock go down, I do understand how this may make your stomach churn. But believe me, if you started a position based on in-depth research and an understanding on this stock, then you really have nothing to worry about long term, and understand that no stock goes up 10% every day. There will be pullbacks and red days, and it's perfectly normal. Back to the citrus. In 2012, they issued a short attack on Evergrande, a listed Chinese real estate giant in Hong Kong. They profited big as the stock price tanked, but check this, in 2016 they were taken to court and lost for basically market manipulation. They had to pay a fine of 1.6 million Hong Kong dollars, being the sum of monies they profited in this whole short attack scam. You have to hand it to Citrus. They even appealed this in 2019, but guess what? They lost that too. It does appear that dudes like these try very hard to manipulate markets for personal financial gain. I mean, their famed short attack on Tesla back in the day didn't work out well for them, and then they actually did a 180 and became a Tesla bull. Look how ridiculous his statement is on why they did this 180 on Tesla stock.
I've, for the past 3-4 years, hated Tesla. You looked at it, every car company goes out of business. When are they going to make money? When are people look at them as a car company? And only looked at the small, bumper sticker, meme-like thoughts on Tesla, and not the deeper ones. And as a short seller, the most important thing you have to do is check your thesis all the time and see when things change. And when they started with Model 3 and the launch and the production and the numbers and how they were eating from the top and the bottom, and I realized it wasn't an EV revolution in this country. It was a Tesla revolution, that people want to own the Teslas.
This basically suggests they did not believe in their short position or even bothered to do any research, which points to, market manipulation again? What's more humorous is that in February this year, they actually turned into a Tesla bear again and added some more laughable commentary to a short position on Tesla stock. How did 2020 go for Tesla so far? So for me, I am praying that they keep short attacking my stocks in my portfolio, as that will provide me with some great entry points to load up big. Just look at some of the comments which I found hilarious on their Twitter. This guy called John just nails it, but you gotta love the harsh reality that this guy called Robbie paints by asking, how much money are they making by shorting stocks that they were late to a party on? Big LOL. I mean, in the end, how are guys like these allowed to release such manipulative reports without any repercussions? Just blows my mind. How are these guys even on TV? So, you probably guessed it anyway. Yes, I sharpened my pencil and clawed in some more shares of Palantir at $28 on Friday. In all honesty, the other reasons why Palantir dropped on Friday is just a normal stock market cycle. No stock can go up 10% every day, and there will always be people wanting to take profits when it hits all-time highs. This is all very understandable, and to be a healthy stock, we need pullbacks and consolidation periods. Judging by the stock claiming back a 2% gain on the post-market action of Friday, I believe the health of the stock is still very, very bullish. For the coming week, I would forecast a green move to the area of around $30 if I'm being very cautious, but I really think it could pop again to $35. I won't be adding to my position just yet, unless it turns red and heads south to around $25. I see a strong support line being drawn for a big move down at this range, but I just can't see it. I mean, this week alone, we saw some huge institutional moves to the tune of another $1 billion in investment monies. Again, as they say, follow the smart money. For investors like me holding long term, and I mean at least 3 years plus, then there is not a single matter of concern I can see right now. Nothing fundamental has changed about Palantir. For any swing traders out there, I would say keep this in mind and be wary of the coming lockup period expiring on December 31st. In and around that time, we could see high volatility in the stock, as it is possible that insiders are allowed to start offloading shares, and which they will do. but I don't see it happening on Palantir Stock. I see the insiders keeping the majority of their shares, believing in their company long term. Remember, I do have a position in Palantir, and I have a very bullish thesis on this company moving forward, so please do take my analysis with a pinch of salt. Again, please do your own research into Palantir and speak to a professional before you look to buy into any shares of this company. If you are interested in any other huge growth stocks that I have in my portfolio, please check out these other videos in my channel. For more huge growth stock picks, analysis and updates, please stay tuned and consider subscribing to my channel so you get to see them first. I am the Simple Trader and will simply see you next time.